Hello. It's a Saturday afternoon. It's about 6 p.m. Just gone 6 p.m. and I'm just checking in for the day. So today's been good. Been up to some things outside the tech world. Um, Relaxing a bit. Went for a nice run. Had a nice lunch. Uh, doing the self-care stuff. The important stuff that we should be doing day to day, and not constantly building web apps. So it was a lovely day today. I also got my Mac back. So I ventured to the outskirts of London to find my repaired Mac. So it's wonderful to have that back. Costly repair job. It was a logic board that went, but it's good to have the laptop back on a 15-inch screen with an HDMI port that I can connect my screen to. So so I've got I'm going to spend like an hour working on something, not so long, because I've got some dinner plans. So, but great, we can make this a super productive hour. I'm caffeinated now. Just had a wonderful coffee. Right. So yesterday was a pretty good day. Let me screen share what I've been up to. So I've managed to get a landing page up. So I bought the domain thyself.me, and I've got a simple landing page up that I can direct people to. Very, very basic. So we've got the thyself mindful mood tracking designed to improve your self-awareness, and then I get it on Chrome button top. I've got some screenshots that I've taken from the Chrome listing. I'm just using here because I was too lazy to make some new ones. I'm not actually crazy about these screenshots because they have, the Chrome extension changes background to be a relaxing image. So this one looks like it's a forest scape. However, it's quite dark, and it's almost got a grey color to it. So I might swap these out at some point and change them to something a bit nicer. As you scroll down the page, I've got some key information really. It's all very simple. So building self-awareness through mood recognition, and then some text here. Modern life is busy. We rarely get a moment to ourselves. When was the last time you actually took a moment to think about how you felt? Are you happy, sad, frustrated, stressed, perhaps jealous, or maybe grateful? With thyself, understand what makes you happy in order to do more of it. So what I find really useful when I'm constructing these landing pages is you start working out actually what's important for people, what's the benefit for your service. And there's been a little bit of back and forth whether this idea of building self-awareness is the correct thing to do, or whether it is simply mood tracking. I think there's perhaps a bigger goal than just simply mood tracking, but maybe that will become clear once people start using it and I start getting some more feedback from people. So how does it work? Just takes people through that. And at the bottom, I've got a mention to the fact that we're a humane product, and describe what that means. Essentially, privacy is very important, and we're not going to track you. You give us the data that you want, and we respect your attention. So that's how I'm looking at this as a humane product for now. And then I've got another CTA at the bottom here. So all in all, a very simple page. After I got this online, so actually it's worth talking a little bit about how quickly I got this online. So a lot of the assets were already developed, which was great. Using Middleman, which is a static site generator, it's a really great tool. Use that with the Haml language to pre-process or to compile into HTML, I suppose. Makes things super rapid to get up. And I also use it with the Tachyon's CSS framework, which means I don't write any CSS. I just use the Tachyon microclasses. So that's great. And it's all hosted on Netlify. So it's really, really simple pipeline for getting stuff online. So that's awesome. And once I got this online, I started looking at a blog post. So I want to get a blog post out just describing what thyself is, the mission behind it, the goals with it, what it means to be a humane tech product, and use that as a way of generating some traffic towards the site as well, on launch day sometime next week, aiming for Tuesday right now. That blog post isn't done. Again, it was really good for sort of honing the messaging around this app. What was I going to say there? Mine's gone blank. yeah, so very good for honing the messaging and working out what's important and starting thinking about who the users are going to be and intended to be. So that's real valuable. I didn't get through the list. So I spoke yesterday about I was going to create some lists, some community lists. Sorry, lists of communities. That's correct. Lists of communities, and putting that out there as a way of describing who it is that I'm going to be advertising this app to. For example, there are 3 movements I think I can sort of attach this idea to. One is the mindful community, so taking moments out of your day to look within. Then there's the sort of personal development community. If you are trying to invest time in yourself and experimenting with various supplements or various learnings or meditation techniques, then if your mood is not improving and life satisfaction is not improving, what's the point in doing them? So I think that's a good metric for whether you're doing the right thing or not. And we're going to be able to, hopefully Thyself will be able to help some people with that. And then there was a 3rd community as well that I've fallen out of my head now, mental health community. So people that suffer with depression or anxiety might find this kind of tool useful. So I want to build up community lists for each of those areas and then reach out to people that are in those areas so that we can get some users on board. So that's really the go-to strategy at the moment. So today, finishing off the blog post for one, and then hopefully making a start on the community lists. If I can get that done in an hour, that would be a really great hour. In my experience, blog posts are a bit slow to write, but hopefully you can make some good progress on that today. And then tomorrow, not sure if I'm going to work or not. I'll check in anyway, maybe do another hour or 2. And that's it from me. So in the last week, made some really good progress on Thyself. Got the branding there, got the app pretty much finished. I've already got some new feedback. There was a bug that came in yesterday from a user, for example. Was able to rectify that pretty quickly. And so yeah, that's where I'm at. So have a good weekend all.